talk about that problem.
Mr. Speaker, a new report from the City of Vancouver shows that homelessness doubled in the last year. Despite this urgent crisis, the government has not invested a dime in the budget for housing. In fact, it wasn't even mentioned. How can this government justify no new federal investments when housing in Vancouver is so unaffordable or non-existent for so many? Vancouver City Council has led the way to end homelessness, but they cannot do it alone. Will this government heed Vancouver's call to invest in housing to keep thousands more from becoming homeless in the next 2 years, which is what they're predicting?
The Honourable Minister of Human Resources.
Well, Mr. Speaker, our government has made unprecedented investments in helping people fight homelessness, making sure that they have access to affordable housing. In fact, through our Economic Action Plan, over 14,000 projects that would help many more families than that were initiated. Unfortunately, the NDP voted against them. But, Mr. Speaker, we also signed with the provinces 5-year agreements so that they would have stable, predictable funding to fight homelessness, to promote affordable housing. And sadly, the NDP voted against every single one of those initiatives as well.
Speaker, I think the minister knows that that federal investment was a one-time deal that ended and fell far short of what actually needs to be done for affordable housing in this country. The fact is, over 600,000 families in Canada rely on social housing. With the end of federal money, and I stress the end of the federal money, low-income households will see their housing charges skyrocket, leading to more insecurity. So, Mr. Speaker, the question is, why has this government been so oblivious to maintaining the affordability of the social housing we have, like co-ops, and ignoring the desperate plight of Canadians who still remain homeless today? Why is the minister not addressing that?
The Honourable Minister of Human Resources.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, Mr. Speaker, we are addressing it. In fact, those 600,000 families that rely on affordable housing are getting that support for that housing from our government. And again, the NDP voted against that support. Mr. Speaker, we have tens of thousands of families who now have access to affordable housing that didn't exist before this government came into power. That's because we've made a commitment to help them. We signed a 5-year agreement with the provinces to support affordable housing, to combat homelessness. It's working, Mr. Speaker. There's a ways to go, but we've made our commitment to support Canadians in need. Too bad the NDP won't support us in supporting them.
The Honourable Member for Okanagan, Coquihalla.
Mr. Speaker,